Hello, Virgo. This is a reading for you for the full moon in Capricorn. Keep in mind, this is a full moon that is also an earth sign. So I feel like it's almost giving like this boost of energy here as well. With that being said, I feel like you have very heavy placements in Scorpio and Capricorn. And the reason why I'm saying that at this time, I feel like you're calling people on their bluffs, right? Like I feel like people are bringing you information. Like I feel like there could be a sales involved here as well. Like I feel like somebody's like, oh, well, you know, if you can't pay this, then you can't have it. And I feel like, you know, you're persistent, like you're very methodical at this time, right? I feel like there could also be like certain people, you could be getting in like arguments here as well, and they're like, I'm gonna leave, and you're like, okay, bye, but if you leave, don't come back. And I feel like this is really making this person like really think about how it is that they've really been doing here, right? I feel like because you call people on their bullshit, I feel like because you are like standing very sturdy in what it is you're believing at this time, right? Like you know that you're right. You know that I feel like there's almost a space here where you're almost like very calm in how you're approaching the situation. I feel like you know, if somebody's like, oh, I'm leaving, you're like, okay, well, you know, here's your opportunity to fix the issue. What are you gonna do? Or you know, barbecue mildew. Like there's very much a space here where like you're going through a transformation. I feel like there's very much a space where you have no problem standing up for yourself. You could be seeing snakes a lot here as well, right? Yes, I feel you're really changing yourself. You're really shedding your skin. I feel like if there's been, I feel like there's almost a space here where you've almost been calloused in your heart and your emotions and how you've been feeling about certain situations, your thoughts about others here as well. Because I feel like you've been hurt too many times. I feel like you could have been going through your own issues. I feel like you could have been working through, it could have been deaths. It could have been financial issues. It could have been issues with your children, with your home, with your family here as well, with your friendships. And I feel like there's been a huge shift. I feel like there are certain people at this time, it's time for them to be blocked out of your energy. I feel like you cannot get these blessings that have been promised to you if you're constantly allowing other people in your energy at this time that are not for you. I feel like there's been a lot of evil eye, a lot of people that have been sending negative energy towards you, right? I feel like you've been protected. Yes, it may have affected you physically, emotionally, mentally here as well, but you're so strong that you got over this. And I feel like you started doing a lot more like self cleanses. I feel like you could have been protecting yourself a lot more. Sitting this one out. Like I feel like I do have a child. Yes, I have one daughter. I feel like there's almost a space here where you're just getting very adamant about your spiritual baths, your cleansing, how it is you're protecting your home. I feel like you're saging a lot more. I feel like you could be burning a lot more herbs here as well, right? We have the Emperor card. Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you really to start taking control of your life here as well. No, okay, so no, when I was pregnant, no, my belly wasn't huge. I don't have a huge stomach. I carry all my weight in my rear, so it looked like my booty was pregnant instead of my belly. I didn't look pregnant until like the last like 3 weeks. Right, we have the Four Swords in reverse. I feel like there could be an Emperor around you at this time. As you're taking control of your life, as you're taking control as to what it is you're doing here for yourself. I feel like there's very much an Emperor around you at this time. I feel like they're almost exhausted out of ideas as to how to deal with you, right? I feel like this is very much a person who has continuously gotten their heart broke. I feel like you saw through this person, you saw through this energy, and I feel like it really helped you move away from this person, right? Like this is very much a person who could be going through their own heartbreak. I feel like this is somebody who's not sleeping very much here as well, right? I feel like you really could have separated yourself because you felt like they were being sneaky. You felt like they were being shy. I feel like they weren't telling you the whole story or the whole truth. I feel like they were just telling you what it was that they were wanting you to hear. And I feel like you knew that. You saw through that here as well, right? I feel like you have been very connected to your spirit guides at this time. You've been getting a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities here. There could be stuff in the clouds here for you at this time, right? Like I feel like there's a lot of hidden messages. Pay attention to the music that you're listening to here as well as you're seeing these signs. Pay attention to what the numbers on the clock are. Like I feel like you are getting like such deep information here that I feel like it's almost like a new spiritual gift for you at this time, right? Oh, I don't know. Like from the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Chariot card and the Strength card. I feel like this was very much an energy that felt very codependent to you, right? Like this was very much an energy that felt very attached to you. Like they, you know, needed to have you around here as well, right? And I feel like you were almost like picking up on their energy here as well. And I feel like you could have gotten like used to this situation, used to this person, used to this feeling here as well. Once you realize like how they were like trying to bluff you, I feel like they were holding their cards very close to their chest here. And keep in mind, you aren't like that. Like you have no problem showing people what the cards are for you. Like you're very open, you're very honest here as well. And I feel like there was almost a space of attachment here for you because I feel like you were almost picking up their emotions here as well, right? And I feel like once you really realize like the kind of in and out game that they were doing, I feel like that really pushed you to like move forward, right? And I feel like you really could have kept your silence involving this situation. This could definitely be involving a home situation here as well. I feel like this could be somebody very close to you. I feel like you're just not paying attention. Like I feel like you could have like driven down the road just to see if their car was there, you know, just to stop by, to pop in here as well. Like you're just not paying attention. I feel like you, once you realize like their true intentions for you here as well, it really helped you pull yourself away from any type of emotions that you have been connected to, right? And you're doing this in order to get your wish fulfillment. Keep in mind, this has been an energy vampire for you. Like as they're, you know, taking up your space, wasting breath, wasting your energy here as well, right? It's keeping you away from the things that you're really wanting to you're really desiring for yourself. I feel like you're very much a nice person. You're very, you know, very genuine, very caring here as well. But like once you are too connected to people that are just not for you, you get overly attached, and there becomes a space here where your spirit guides are trying to really separate you so that you can get your head back on track. What are your real goals? Like what are you really trying to manifest here for yourself, right? And we have the Queen of Cups with the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you've been allowing these people to come in and like shower you with gifts, show you attention. Like you've almost been like allowing them to like wear themselves out in the situation because you already know like they're sneaky. This is not something that you're wanting to be committed to. This is not something that you're envisioning for yourself here as well. Like I feel like there could have been a space where you really realized that they weren't lying. Like I feel like they could have been, especially once again, I feel like they were telling you a lot of things that you wanted to hear or what they thought you wanted to hear. Keep in mind, Virgo, you're a different breed. Like these people cannot come in and manipulate you. They cannot like hide the wool over your eyes. Like you know the truth, right? And I feel like you saw what their true intentions were for you here, right? Yes, I feel like they wanted to be with you. I feel like it was very much a lusty energy. I don't feel like this was very much an energy here that really like wanted to be your actual lover. I feel like they wanted to like hit it and quit it, you know, something kind of shady like that. But I feel like they were coming in and like showering you with gifts and showering you with attention here as well, right? I feel like you were intuitively feeling this, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles and we have two sevens here. At this time, I feel like you were lucky that you got out of the situation. You were lucky that you did not believe in what they were saying. I feel like you believed in your intuition a lot more, and I feel like that really helped you here as well, right? I feel like they're feeling very confused about how it is that they can come in and like help grow the situation. And I feel like they're going to continue to use certain tactics here that you've already seen through, right? I feel like this is going to be like, I feel like this is very much cyclical, very much a patterning here as well. This is very much a person who comes in and out in most aspects of their life here as well. I feel like they're confused in their own self, confused in their own, like their own world here as well, right? And I feel like they're almost like dragging other people into the situation and confusing them as well. I feel like there could be a lot of third parties here as well, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card, yeah. As you're learning to like stabilize yourself and not pay attention to this energy and what it is they're trying to do here, the more the universe is coming in to balance you out, especially here involving your home situation, involving your financial situation here as well. I feel like the more that you're separating, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, the more that you are separating yourself from these people, from these energies, I feel like it's giving you more tenacity, more grit to like really get focused in on your financial situation. I feel like that's giving you more of a money opportunity so you can really work through what it is you're trying to do. I feel like you're almost like transforming like this hurt in the situation to like use it as like fuel to like really push you into a situation here that you've been wanting. It's time for you to grow. And I feel like the only way you can really grow through these situations is by holding your energy back from people, places, and things that are showing up as like a lover in disguise, right? Like I feel like this is not, oh, thank you for liking. And we have the Magician. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're turning whatever like problems, hurt feelings that you've been involving in this situation, and I feel like it's pushing you and like fueling your fire. It's getting you more passionate to really focus in on the things that you're actually wanting for yourself. Because keep in mind, I feel like this was not a situation that you were really wanting to deal with. I feel like it was a lot of illusions, a lot of smoke and mirrors here as well, right? Yeah. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. I feel like the more that you are keeping almost like your hidden feelings, your hidden secrets, how you have been dealing with the situation, the more that you're keeping this to yourself, the better it's going to be, right? Like I feel like you already have goals, you already have opportunities here that you're really wanting to take for yourself. And I feel like the more that you're sharing it with other people, it's almost like giving them like the space to come in and like almost like violate what it is you're manifesting for yourself. Don't give people information as to like what it is you're really working towards, right? And I know that there's like a lot of different people, a lot of different energies that you feel like you are connected to, that you should share like what it is you're trying to do here for yourself, like your dreams, your goals. But keep in mind, keep this very close to your chest so that when these things start to come about, nobody can come in and sabotage what it is you've been working so hard for, right? And then we have the Hermit. You're spending a lot more time to yourself. Here you are, Virgo. You're spending a lot more time focused in on your mission. I feel like you're cutting out like all, like I feel I'm seeing like this like piece of brisket, and I feel like you're like cutting off all like the fat here. Like you're only wanting like the meat, right? There's very much a space here where you're just not wanting to deal with any of the bullshit, anything that's not healthy for you, anything that's not going to make you happy here as well, right? It's time for you really to get back on track with your mission and your goals, right? And we have the Ace of Swords. The more that you're spending this time out really with yourself, connected to spirit here, really focusing and honing in on your light, the more that you're finding out the truth for yourself and for other people here as well. And I feel like it's becoming a huge benefit, not only to yourself, but for those who have been hurt around you, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can appeal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing here as well. It says do the work. Do the work, Virgo. Now's the time, especially in this Capricorn full moon. Now's the time for you really to start getting in on what are you trying to build, what are you trying to grow here as well. Like I'm almost seeing as like a 1-story building, and I feel like in this time, like there's this opportunity here where you're realizing like, yes, this is good, but is it good enough for you? What is it you're trying to build? What are you like? I feel like I'm almost seeing like this house being built like with, you know, a couple stories higher, and I feel like the more that you're like really pushing yourself, the better it's going to be here for yourself, right? It says it's not enough to dream or pray. You also have to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Because keep in mind, you are being guided, right? It says consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. I feel like there's a lot of things involving outside gardens. I feel like you could like have like little plant babies here as well. There's a lot of work that you've been doing outside, and I feel like that's been almost healing you. I feel like there's been a space here where you're really needing vitamin D. You're really needing like to breathe fresh air, to get away from humans. Like I feel like there's a lot more time spent with animals, with pets. I feel like there's a lot of signs and synchronicities here involving animals outside, right? Like I've been seeing like crazy animals outside that I've never seen in my whole life, right? And I'm like 32, and I'm out here seeing like hawks and stuff. Like there's so many different signs and symbols being sent to you at this time, right? All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.